Hey everyone, it's Ashley, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. I have what I have been warming with some post-warm reviews of the Scentsy bricks that were launched probably like a month ago now. So I have officially got around to warming them, and then I have some candles to also talk about what I have been warming for those as well. I think let's start with the bricks. We'll finish up with the wax and then get to the candles. So I am going to start with the orange spice and everything nice brick. I've used these cubes, as you can see. I do have to say, I really like the shape of these and the size of the cubes. They feel a lot more manageable as somebody who doesn't love to cut their brick cubes. I feel like from this angle you can't really see, but definitely from the back you can tell how skinny some of them are. But even like the bigger ones are not as intense as the size of these brick cubes. So I personally really like that. As for this scent, orange spice and everything nice, I have to say this is my least favorite out of the bunch. It's very orangey. It's like just an orange tree scent. A spicy orange holiday scent. I don't know. Orange is not my favorite. I feel like this reminds me of somebody's simmer pot that they put a lot of oranges in that I'm just not getting down with. So personally, this one is a no, but I'll finish it. I guess if somebody was begging me for it, like if they came over and were like, I love this scent so much, what are you warming? I would love to have the rest of it. I don't see myself being like, no, I really need to finish it myself, but I'll finish it, if you know what I mean. Definitely not my favorite. Next, let's chat about Forever Flannel. This one is super unique. I just have used this one cube at the top because I only warmed it in my bedroom, and she's strong. Like, I didn't really need more than that for the bedroom. This really reminds me of staying at my grandma's house, which I did a lot through my life. It just reminds me of like how our house smelled, like fresh cotton and just cozy. It's kind of like laundry-esque, kind of got a cool air type feeling running through it, but it just reminds me of like fresh clean towels, and not like the scent clothesline per se, but just like fresh, warm, cozy towels. I think this brick is going to be plenty for me to just use and like enjoy and move on. I don't think I'm going to put this one in my club because I don't think I'm going to go through it incredibly fast just if I only use it in my bedroom. The next three, I think I'm going to club. So next we have Candy Apple. I also did this one in the bedroom just because of logistics on how I was trying to warm through these. I was trying to get just through them to share them because I was like, I'm so behind. So I just did this cube in my bedroom. I will say this one was also pretty strong. This is dead on due for Winter Candy Apple from Bath & Body Works. It's so similar, and I love it. I personally think I'm just going to put this in my club because then I don't need Winter Candy Apple anymore. Like, if I'm already going to melt a candle in Winter Candy Apple and I can just have this wax melt and put it everywhere in my Scentsy warmers, I would just rather do that. And it's not like, oh, this is close. It's a dead on due. Like, it's truly identical, I feel like. So if you like Winter Candy Apple, this is your gal. I do feel like the color green is throwing me off because I'm so accustomed to thinking red for Winter Candy Apple. That honestly doesn't matter though. But anyway, I love this one. I do believe I'm going to club that just because Winter Candy Apple is like a staple winter scent for me. And if I can get it in Scentsy version, I am going to do that. I think my top two are these ones. So I have Cozy Kitchen. This one, I just did the rest of this cube. I did samples of these, so some of these were kind of cut funny, but I did the rest of this cube on the top in the kitchen. And this is like, I mean, it's called Cozy Kitchen, and it's literally just like a cozy kitchen scent. It's like buttery, warm vanilla, oatmeal, brown sugar. Like, these are the feelings it gives me. It wasn't like overpowering my entire house. I only had it in one 20-watt warmer in the kitchen. I think if I had a higher wattage warmer, or if I put it in more warmers around, it would probably do better. But it's so cozy. I have another brick in this because I bought 2 more bricks on a party closeout, and I do believe this one's going to go in my club. It's just so cozy. It's so aptly named. And I also really enjoyed Holly Jolly Cider. I was like, on this one until I warmed it. And I finished up this cube, and then I also did this tiny boy at the bottom because I didn't want it to totally overpower the Cozy Kitchen, which I had going at the same time. But I also was trying it on the same day. So Holly Jolly Cider to me was, I feel like I wasn't expecting the amount of like pine, Christmas tree type scent notes that actually came out when this was warming, because I don't get a ton of those on cold. But I was pleasantly surprised by when it was warming up and when it was actually going in the house, how much of that actually came out, because I do really like that this time of year. This was once again though, a fruity, spicy, warm, cozy tree scent. Speaking my language, yes, of course. I feel like actually once this one got going, I might say it's my favorite. I do really love the Cozy Kitchen though. So, I mean, I really do top 3, Holly Jolly Cider, Cozy Kitchen, and Candy Apple. I mean, those 3 are definitely going to go in my club. Holly Jolly Cider and Cozy Kitchen, I did repurchase, if that says anything. So, really excited about those. The Holly Jolly Cider, though, was just like a warm apple, cinnamon, cozy with a hint of tree, and it was really nice. So, and I felt like it was actually pretty strong. Did that through the open concept in 2 warmers. Okay, let's talk about some of the other bars I did, which wasn't much because I was trying to really get through those bricks, but worked on a few things and actually emptied a few things, and we always love getting some empties. So I believe first combo I did was I finished up, I'm really sad, I finished up a bar of Pacific Sandalwood in the bedroom. I do feel like these bars that I have are just starting to go off. I mean, look at the container. Like this bar, when I had only 4 cubes left, I finished them up in the bedroom. Normally my Pacific Sandalwood, I can let go for days and days and days, and it just performs and gets better every single day. This one, by like day 3, I started to feel like it didn't smell quite as strong or as good as it normally does. And that was concerning for me. I think I probably have 2 or 3 bars left of this. And I think I'm just gonna have to start working through them, because what would be worse than me having these bars on hand hoarding them would be when I actually go to use them and they don't perform. I don't want that. So while I don't have an alternative yet or more Pacific Sandalwood, I think I'm just gonna have to continue working through my bars. And so maybe like every time I build a melting basket, I just pop one of these bars in, just because it's so yummy. But if they go off, that's going to totally suck. So yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get on the edge of this one. And I have on here 9 of 21, and I don't know if that's even remotely accurate when I got these bars. I did a swap. I got these from somebody in Australia in a swap of bars. So I'm not entirely positive when I did that swap, but this is not from like when it was available in 2020. So, but it's not remotely close to new either, so I don't know. And then I did the combo of these 2 bars in the open concept because they were both getting kind of low. I did Halloween Town in more of the like open concept, and then I did Frightfully Delightful in the kitchen. Really nice. Halloween Town, I'm just trying to enjoy and use up my stash of what I have because they are all really old and all have flat bottoms. So glad I worked through a bar of that. And then also Frightfully Delightful mixed so well with it. This is a pumpkin also with peach, but to me, it's just like fruity pumpkin. To me, it just kind of comes across as like not apple pumpkin, but close. Like I don't specifically get peach, and I really love how this comes together on warm. It's so much bakery comes out on warm. You don't always get that. So I really love that. That's in my club. And then The next set of wax change I did before I really focused in on the bricks was I did Starburst Sky in the bedroom. And I did it because I had 4 cubes left, and now, I mean, I wanted to empty out the clam. Bad timing. This is not well for this time of year, even though to me, yes, it's a bedroom scent. It's just too nice weather feeling to be doing it right now. We are very much getting into that cold weather, even while we're having a somewhat nice spell. Like, it's very much getting cold here. And this was just not seasonally appropriate. I moved on real fast from this. I was like, that was great, but why did I do that right now? It was a terrible decision. So definitely not going to be doing this until probably the spring, or at least after January. Love Starburst Sky though in my club. Okay, next I did a combo of these throughout the open concept. So kitchen and the living space. I did Fall Into Love and Make Me Snickerdoodle. I mixed cubes together because I was thinking Fall Into Love is kind of like a pine scent, and it'd be really nice mixed with a bakery. I had just watched Melanie's Mr. Kong's mom's like mix it video that day, and I was feeling really inspired. Didn't like this mix whatsoever. I'm unsure still about Make Me Snickerdoodle, just to like fully put that out there. I have 3 cubes left, so I just need to retest it. But I don't know if I like love it as a bakery. I have a lot of bakeries I love. I don't know if this is a bakery I love. So unsure on this one. So maybe that's partly where I went wrong. I think the other portion where I went wrong is I mixed it with Fall Into Love, which has like a fruity note. And I don't like it. It's not good. I don't like Fall Into Love. And then on top of it, I mixed it with this bakery that I'm also not sure about. It was just not a good combo. I was expecting something I was going to absolutely fall in love with. And this was not that. It was not good. Wouldn't recommend. So probably just going to try Make Me a Snickerdoodle either by itself or with something else I like more. Fall Into Love is a no from me. And that's everything I warmed for wax. This is the only non-empty I had, which I was really excited about. I'm really trying to work through like actually getting through things. But now let's get into candles. So if you haven't caught the last couple of my videos, I've been working more on warming my candles than actually burning them, just because it's easier for me to manage, and I can talk about plenty other reasons, but I'm just going to leave it kind of at that for now. So I have kind of a lot of homeworks here, so I think I'm just going to start with the Bath & Body Works. I worked on Fresh Fall Morning. This one I think is probably going to be on the pretty soon getting crocked list, just because it's getting up there in age, but I have been warming it. I do really like the scent of it. It's kind of like a manlier version of like a Woods apple scent. So it's nice, but I feel like I could put it in the crock in the downstairs over a weekend if the boys are like watching sports at the bar, and it would be such a vibe. So working on that one. Still working on Pumpkin Bonfire. This is like marshmallow fireside with pumpkin. It's really, really good. I personally feel like I like this one more melting than I would have burning because of that smoky note. So I've still been enjoying this. And then the one candle I'm currently actually burning is my morning scent. I typically just like to do a single wick in the morning in the bathroom as I get ready, just because I like to. And I'm doing Pumpkin Snickerdoodle there. And this line was already there, and then I drew this line today because I like doing that. This one has quite the mushroom top on it, as you can probably tell. But I just trim this up every morning, and my single wicks do okay. Like earlier today, it was not even across, and I just did it this morning as I got ready. And now look at it. Like, fixed itself. I have no problem ever with my single wicks, and I don't overly care about if they tunnel or not, but they always crack themselves, I find. So really enjoying Pumpkin Snickerdoodle. I feel like the single wick's doing great in my bathroom. Let's move on to homeworks. So I think my oldest candle currently in my collection is my Spiced Apple Crumb. Just working on trying to get this kind of melted down to a stage where I could take out the wax and put it in my crock. So at the current time, the wax is just too full that if I try to take it out of this jar, it's gonna like overflow a Bath and Body Works container that I would put in my crock, because these are 14 ounces and I think these are 18 ounces. Yeah. So I need to at least get 4 ounces of wax out of here before I can do that. So I'm just going to keep on warming it, probably at least through Thanksgiving, I have to imagine. And then hopefully it'll be low enough that I can put it in the crock. I really love this scent, but I'm just trying to be better about cycling through things and utilizing my crock when I can, just because I have a lot I need to work through. If I didn't have as many candles, it probably wouldn't be an issue, but I have a lot. So, continuing homeworks, because that's all I have left to talk about. I have Pumpkin Caramel Drizzle. This one is good. This one definitely working more on. If you're like, why is there holes in the middle? I've actually been, you don't have to do this, you can pour off wax, but I've been sucking out wax with just like some cotton balls in the middle, and I feel like it's just been helping me kind of like continue to work through it rather than do the whole, I don't know, it's just how I like to do things. Everybody can do their own thing, and that's the beauty of it. But yeah, this one looks really funny, but eventually I'll just take the wax out and crock it. But really been enjoying this one as well. I've been enjoying these candles so much more, not burning. I feel like that says something. Also have Toasted Vanilla Cupcake. This one is so incredibly sweet, you guys. It is so incredibly sweet. But here is that one. I cut the wicks off. I've been trying to cut the wicks off of them just to like get them out of the way. This one I actually did that on. But after this, I'll probably trim up the wicks on most of these. And then just two more. This is Iced Buttercream from Hallmarks, talking about trimming up the wicks. Like, they're just so long. The Hallmarks wax is definitely harder, and so I feel like it doesn't melt as well, or you need higher wattage, and I don't want to turn up my lamp to a higher like heat, so I just deal with it. It's not a big deal to me. I don't overly care, if you can't tell. I'm not that worried. Iced Buttercream is so good. I was really nervous how this one was going to do. Under the lamp, it smells like pure buttercream. It smells so good. I feel like smelling it here, I don't smell anything hardly. It kind of just smells like you're smelling a frosted sugar cookie. Like, oh, it's nice. It doesn't really smell like much. When it's actually under the lamp, so not burning, I felt like it really was scenting the kitchen. And I don't really do these for that long. I just kind of do them in the morning. I do this candle in the bathroom, and then I typically will do one of these in the kitchen under my lamp. So it's not like a ton of time. It's just before work, and it's really nice. I think this is my favorite from the bunch. I really like Spiced Apple Crumb, but I think this is my favorite, and I just did it for the first time this morning. It's Golden Harvest. This, I actually didn't take any of the wax out, but you can tell where it melted a little bit. I kind of did this as an experiment because I'm like, what if I want to melt some of these to see if I like them? And then what if I want to like give them away to somebody? Like, say I didn't actually like this one and I wanted to gift it to my mom. Would it still like look and perform okay? I would say yes. Obviously for some of these, like this one, I can't give this away. It looks like crap. There's no wicks. Like, it's just not gonna happen. But I feel like this Golden Harvest, I actually could do something with. So this was kind of my test one, and I was just kind of running a little bit behind. I didn't have time to do my whole like normal method that I do, and so I decided to use it as a test. But the scent of this is so good. I honestly wish I had a Scentsy scent of this. And maybe I do, and I just need to like dig deeper, but it's so good. It's just what you see on this label. It's kind of like a simmer pot. Like, it's just fruity and spicy, but like that warm holiday cozy spicy. So I can definitely see myself doing this all the way in November. And I typically on the first of the month pick out a new melting basket with what's most appropriate for that season. So can totally see myself doing this for December as well. It's so yummy. So that is actually everything I have for what I have been warming and melting, etc. I feel like the candles might be pretty repetitive until I recycle in new ones for the month, but hope you guys enjoyed. That's what I've been getting through. So let me know what you guys have been warming. I've been trying to watch a lot more what I've been warming videos to kind of get inspired to put melting baskets together. And I do think it's been helping. So that's what I have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.